for the army making weapons. At that moment Jennifer's co-worker Chip walks by and notices the article they're reading, so he shares what he knows. Kodelt got in trouble for making biochips, which are computer chips based on live tissue. They built a computer base on dolphin brains that developed a mind of its own, and the chips became able to reproduce themselves, so the whole computer grew and behaved like an actual living organism. However, nobody knows what happened to it. Chip never heard the name Gunther, but he agrees to help them look for information. On their way home, Jennifer tells Mark she believes the elevator is haunted. The next day Milligan gets in the elevator and some blood drops fall on his shoulder. When he looks up, he finds the hatch open. Suddenly the elevator stops and Jeff's dead body falls through the hatch. A terrified Milligan crawls out, but soon more employees see the body too. Mark receives a call with the terrible news, so he and Jennifer rush to the press conference to get some details. To the duo's shock, Gunther is sitting on the table with Milligan, the detective, and Mark's boss. The detective explains Jeff had been a suspect and now they're sure he was involved in all the incidents. He also claims that the police received a note from the murderer. Mark can tell he's lying, but when Jennifer tries to ask Gunther about the biochips, he stops her because he thinks knowing that would make them look like suspects too. The duo leaves the building and Mark theorizes that the police are helping Milligan covering it all up. He also tells Jennifer about Jeff's previous partner, saying he's starting to think the self-deletion story had been a lie too. They go to Jeff's house to look for clues, but the police has already taken everything. Jeff's wife points out that he died the same way as his partner, which confirms the self-deletion story was a lie. Next, Jennifer and Mark visit Jeff's partner's widow, but she won't open the door, so Jennifer picks the lock. When the duo comes inside, they find a creepy altar dedicated to the dead guy. The widow finally agrees to talk and explains her husband was killed when they left him bleeding inside the building for 3 days. She thinks his spirit is still around and will only find peace when he gets his revenge. At the Millennium Building, a large group of people get in the elevator, which starts going up very fast and doesn't stop on any of the floors the tenants chose. Soon everyone starts crying or yelling in panic, and a child wets his pants. Suddenly the floor opens and a bunch of